Bible in a Year Live, a Chronological Project, Week 33, Day 2, Complete Jewish Bible. Remember, Adonai, what has happened to us. Look and see our disgrace. The land we possessed has been passed on to strangers, our homes to foreigners. We have become fatherless orphans. Our mothers now are widows. We have to pay to drink our own water. We have to buy our own wood. The yoke is on our necks. We are persecuted. We toil to exhaustion, but are given no rest. We made pacts with Egypt and Ashur to get enough food. Our ancestors sinned and no longer exist. We bear the weight of their guilt. We are ruled by slaves, and there is no one to save us from their power. We get our food at the peril of our lives because of the sword in the desert. Our skins are as black as a furnace because the searing blasts of famine. They have raped the women of Zion, virgins in the cities of Judah. Princes are hung up by their hands. Leaders receive no respect. Young men are compelled to grind at the mill. Boys stagger under loads of wood. The old men have deserted the city gate. The young men have given up their music. Joy has vanished from our hearts. Our dancing has turned into mourning. The crown has fallen from our heads. Woe to us, for we have sinned. This is why our hearts are sick. This is why our eyes grow dim. It's because of Mount Zion, so wasted that jackals have overrun it. You, Adonai, reign forever. Your throne endures through all generations. Why do you never remember us? Why abandon us for so long a time? Adonai, turn us back to you, and we will come back. Renew our days as they were in the past, unless you have totally rejected us, in a fury that knows no limits. Adonai, turn us back to you, and we will come back. Renew our days as they were in the past. This is a vision of Obadiah. Here is what Adonai Elohim says about Edom. As a messenger was being sent among the nations, saying, "Come on, let's attack her." We heard a message from Adonai. I am making you the least of all nations. You will be beneath contempt. Your proud heart has deceived you. You whose homes are caves in the cliffs, who live on the heights and say to yourselves, "Who can bring me down to the ground?" If you make your nest as high as an eagle's, even if you place it among the stars, I'll bring you down from there, says Adonai. If thieves were to come to you, or if robbers by night, oh, how destroyed you are! Wouldn't they stop when they'd stolen enough? If grape pickers came to you, wouldn't they leave some grapes for gleaning? But see how Esau has been looted, their secret treasures searched out. Your allies went with you only to the border. Those at peace with you deceived and defeated you. Those who ate your food set a trap for you, and you couldn't discern it. When that day comes, says Adonai, won't I destroy all the wise men of Edom, and leave no discernment on Mount Isaf? Your warriors, Timan, will be so distraught that everyone on Mount Isaf will be slaughtered. For the violence done to your kinsman, Yaakov, shame will cover you, and you will be forever cut off. On that day you stood aside, while strangers carried off his treasure, and foreigners entered his gates to cast lots for Yerushalayim. You were no different from them. You shouldn't have gloated over your kinsmen on their day of disaster, or rejoiced over the people of Judah on their day of destruction. You shouldn't have spoken arrogantly on a day of trouble, or entered the gate of my people on their day of calamity. No, you shouldn't have gloated over their suffering on their day of calamity, or laid hands on their treasures on their day of calamity. You shouldn't have stood on the crossroads to cut down their fugitives, or handed over their survivors on a day of trouble. For the day of Adonai is near for all nations. As you did, it will be done to you. Your dealings will come back on your own head. For just as you have drunk on my holy mountain, so will all the nations drink in turn. Yes, they will drink and gulp it down and be as if they had never existed. But on Mount Zion there will be a holy remnant who will escape, and the house of Yaakov will repossess their rightful inheritance. The house of Yaakov will be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, setting aflame and consuming the stubble, which is the house of Esav. None of the house of Esav will remain, for Adonai has spoken. Those in the Negev will repossess the mountain of Esav, and those in Shephelah, the land of Plishtim, they will repossess the field of Ephraim and the field of Shamron, and Benjamin will occupy Gilead. Those from this army of the people of Israel, exiled among the Canaanim, as far away as Zarphath, and the exiles from Jerusalem in Sepharad will repossess the cities in the Negev. Then the victorious will ascend Mount Zion to rule over Mount Esav, but the kingship will belong to Adonai. Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, appointed Gedaliah the son of Achikam, the son of Shaphan, governor over the people remaining behind in the land of Yehudah after he left. When all the army officers and their men heard that the king of Babel had made Gedaliah governor, they came to Gedaliah in Mizpah, Yishmael, the son of Netaniah, Yochanan, the son of Kariach, Siraiah, the son of Tanchumet, the Netophati, and Yaazanyahu, the son of Ma'akyati, they and their men, taking an oath, Gedaliah said to them, "Don't be afraid of the servants of Kasdim. Just live in the land and serve the king of Babel, and things will go well for you." But in the 7th month, Yishmael, the son of Netaniah, son of Elishama, of royal blood, came with 10 men and assassinated Gedaliah and the Judeans and Kasdim, who were with him in Mizpah. In the wake of this, all kinds of people, great and small, as well as the army officers, set out and went to Egypt, because they were afraid of Kasdim. Now when all the field force commanders and their men heard that the king of Babel had made Gedaliah, the son of Achikam, governor in the land, and had committed to his care men, women, children, and some of the poorest people in the land of those who had not been carried captive to Babel, they approached Gedaliah in Mizpah, in particular Yishmael, the son of Netaniah, Yochanan, and Jonathan, the sons of Kariach, Sariah, the son of Tanchumet, the sons of Ephai, the Netophati, and Yazanyahu, the son of Ma'akhati, they and their men. Gedaliah, the son of Achikam, the son of Shaphan, swore to them and their men, "Don't be afraid to serve the Kasdim. Live in the land, serve the king of Babel, and things will go well with you. As for me, I will live in Mizpah and be responsible to the Kasdim who come to us. But you harvest wine, summer fruits, and olive oil, put them in your containers, and live in your cities that you have taken over." Likewise, when all the Judeans who were in Moab, in Edom, among the people of Ammon, and in all the other countries heard that the king of Babel had left a remnant in Yehudah, and had appointed Gedaliah, the son of Achikam, the son of Shaphan, to govern them, then all the Judeans returned from all the places where they had been driven, and came to the land of Yehudah, to Gedaliah in Mizpah, and harvested wine and summer fruit in great abundance. Yochanan, the son of Kariach, and all the field force commanders came to Gedaliah in Mizpah, and said to him, "Are you aware that Baalis, the king of the people of Ammon, has sent Yishmael, the son of Netaniah, to take your life?" But Gedaliah, the son of Achikam, did not believe them. Then Yochanan, the son of Kiriach, spoke privately with Gedaliah in Mizpah, "Please let me go, and I will kill Yishmael, the son of Netaniah. No one will know. Why let him assassinate you? Moreover, if he does, all the Judeans gathered around you will scatter, and the remnant of Yehudah will perish." But Gedaliah, the son of Achikam, said to Yochanan, the son of Kiriach, "Don't do it, What you are saying about Ishmael is not true. In the 7th month, Ishmael, the son of Netanyahu, the son of Elishama, of royal blood, and one of the chief officials of the king, came with 10 men to Gedaliah in Mizpah. While eating a meal together there in Mizpah, Ishmael and the 10 men with him rose and attacked Gedaliah, the son of Achikam, the son of Shaphan, struck him with their swords, and assassinated the man whom the king of Babel had appointed governor over the land. Ishmael also murdered all the Judeans who were with Gedaliah at Mizpah, as well as the Kasdim soldiers they found there. The next day, before his assassination of Gedaliah had become known, 80 men from Shechem, Shiloh, and Shomron came with their beards shaved off, clothes torn, and gashes on their bodies. They had grain offerings and frankincense with them to present in the house of Adonai. Ishmael, the son of Netanyahu, went out from Mizpah to meet them, weeping all along the way. On meeting them, he said to them, "Come to Gedaliah, the son of Achikam." But once they were inside the city, Ishmael, the son of Netanyahu, and the men with him slaughtered them and threw them into the cistern. However, 10 of them said to Ishmael, "Don't kill us, for we have stores of wheat, barley, olive oil, and honey hidden in the fields." So he relented and did not kill them, along with their comrades. The cistern in which Ishmael threw the corpses of the men he had murdered with Gedaliah was the one Asa, the king, had made in fear of Baasha, king of Israel. It was this cistern that Ishmael, the son of Netanyahu, filled with the slaughtered men. Then Ishmael carried off captive the rest of the people in Mizpah, the king's daughters, and all the people left in Mizpah, whom Nebuzaradan, the commander of the guard, had committed to the care of Gedaliah, the son of Achikam. Ishmael, the son of Netanyahu, carried them off captive and left to cross over to the people of Ammon. When Yochanan, the son of Kareach, and all the military commanders with him heard of all the crimes committed by Ishmael, the son of Netanyahu, they took all the men and went to attack Ishmael, the son of Netanyahu. They found him by the big pool in Givon. When all Ishmael's captives saw Yochanan, the son of Kareach, and all the military commanders with him, they were overjoyed. So all the people Ishmael had carried off captive from Mizpah turned and joined Yochanan, the son of Kareach. But Ishmael, the son of Netanyahu, escaped from Yochanan with 8 men and went on to the people of Ammon. Yochanan, the son of Kareach, and the military commanders with him then took all the rest of the people he had freed from Ishmael, the son of Netanyahu, those Ishmael had taken from Mizpah after assassinating Gedaliah, the son of Achikam, the horses, the soldiers, the women, the children, and the officers he had brought back from Givon. And they left there to stay at Kimham's lodge near Beat Lechem, intending to go on to Egypt, and thus escape to the Kasdim. They were afraid of them because Ishmael, the son of Netanyahu, had murdered Gedaliah, the son of Achikam, whom the king of Babel had appointed governor over the land.